Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Midgard Comics. I'm your host Howard, and with me today is the co-host Toby.
Hello there.
As I said, mate, honestly, you're nailing these
Thanks.
intros.
Thanks.
So we're going to start this episode off with a bit of a, as you guys may know, Stan Lee, the Man of Marvel, passed away on Monday, the 12th of November. It's a very sad time for everyone. Thoughts go out
days.
to very sad days. Thoughts go out to his family and many fans of Stan Lee as well. Stan Lee was just such a great,
utter legend.
That's exactly, yeah. That's the best way you can put it, really.
Yeah.
He made both of our favourite superhero, Spider-Man.
Yeah,
so
Our agreement on who the best superhero is.
definitely, yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
It's like I feel like we wouldn't be the people we are today without Spider-Man. Thus, we're not the people we are today without Stan Lee.
Exactly,
so
I mean,
we have a lot to thank him for.
We do indeed. Marvel movies won't be the same without his great cameos.
No.
Like honestly, it's silly. Like, we've never met him, but just the thought of this, is quite heart wrenching.
I was genuinely upset.
Oh no, definitely.
I remember the day it happened.
Very well, yeah.
I mean, like I was sat there, like it was the morning, and I looked at my phone.
Yeah.
And it was up there, and I was just like, I was distraught. I was genuinely upset. Like, I never get upset when celebrities die.
It's just like, it's kind of like we've lost like someone that you've known for years, because they're quite I think people say that Stan was a very genuine and nice guy. Is like everyone's posts from the Avengers. They were posting it up. Like even Tom Holland, who's not been with us very long, as in the Marvel universe, but it's nice to know that they all gonna miss him and whatnot. So 60 something cameos. He's
60. That's so
around.
many.
I think it's around about that. Might be wrong, but
well, I mean, he's been like he's cameoed in stuff like Big Hero 6 and that.
I
don't even know if that's Marvel. Is it?
Is
it a Marvel property?
Apparently so. Yeah. Jack was telling me that that actually Big Hero 6 is a Marvel thing. Yeah, apparently so. So.
Fair enough.
Pretty interesting to know, really.
Yeah, because it doesn't come up with any Marvel logos.
No,
completely off topic.
Yeah, I know, right?
But it doesn't come up with any Marvel logos at the start.
Which is weird.
The amount of times I've watched the start of that movie to try and see if it says Marvel anywhere,
but
it just doesn't.
There's
it's kind of weird.
There isn't. He did apparently as well. He did a Teen Titans cameo as well.
Was he?
Yeah, apparently it was like I think it was a movie or a TV series, but he was like, I've made it into a DC, a DC franchise. So it was pretty funny to hear that. So I think his last one will either be Avengers 4 or Home, or
Far From Home.
Far From Home. But then again, he could do a cameo as well in Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, he'll be in Spider-Verse. He's done his one for that.
Oh, okay.
Captain Marvel. Obviously.
Avengers 4.
And then Avengers 4, and we're sort of like
a little bit 50-50 whether he has done one for Far From Home.
Yeah.
But
it'd be kind of fitting if he only did the Avengers 4 one.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like, if there was one in Far From Home, it'd be kind of weird.
No,
but I think that, like, because Avengers 4 is meant to be sort of like ending the main saga, isn't it? I suppose.
That would
so
be,
it kind of would make
it would make sense. Yeah, definitely.
As morbid as this is, he kind of died at the right time. I guess, if that is the case.
Definitely, because I feel like most people who are in, from the start, their contracts will be ending soon. Like Chris Evans, so he says, is done with filming Captain America stuff, and no longer will be Captain America. So, but it would be it would be fitting to kind of close that chapter.
Exactly.
With Stan the Man.
Yeah, indeed.
But we've also got some new trailers dropped this week as well.
We do.
We had Toy Story 4 teaser, which was a bit of a
kind of weird.
Bit of a weird one.
Yeah.
Because, it's kind of.
It was a genuine teaser. Like there wasn't much in there.
Not really. It was just
seeing all the characters.
All the characters.
And that new weird character who you can tell that's going to be a character in the film.
Maybe. It's a bit of it's just like
a fork with some like twizzles in it. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
A bit of a weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, that comes out summer 2019. When was Toy Story 3 released? Toy Story 3
Should we find out?
I think it was 2008 maybe, or something like that. I don't know. It feels quite a long while ago. Really long time.
Toy Story 3.
You had Lotso the bear in it and Ken.
2010.
2010. Wow.
So that's like what, 9 years?
9 years since. Wow, that's pretty.
That's insane.
Crazy.
That's like some Red Dead type stuff.
That is very Red Dead type and stuff indeed. We also had Detective Pikachu with Ryan Reynolds voicing Pikachu.
Is he?
Yeah, he is, yeah. It's been literally in the trailer, like he speaks and it's Ryan Reynolds and it's pretty much Deadpool.
Of course it's Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, no, I mean it's Deadpool, It's,
yeah.
I don't really that's the problem now. When I hear Ryan Reynolds, I'm just like, Deadpool's going to be in that movie.
Yeah.
But someone made a dub for Danny DeVito, and it was pretty funny. Like Danny DeVito voiced Pikachu, but it was literally just Always Sunny quotes, and it was pretty nice touch, I thought. So.
Indeed. Yeah, no. I haven't seen that trailer, though.
Oh, no, it's about 2-3 minutes long. It has some funny bits in it.
Do you reckon it looks alright?
I'm not really a Pokemon fan, so it might be alright, but who knows?
I mean, I never really played it, apart from Pokemon Go.
Exactly, Pokemon Go. I used to watch the 90s, I think it was the 90s.
Yeah, do you know what? When I started to get into it in like year 10, I'd go home and I'd actually watch some of the old Pokemon, and you're like, actually, do you know what?
No,
this is quite good.
Pretty. I used to watch Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh.
They're on Netflix.
No, they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
Couldn't get away with doing that now.
Apparently there was an Aquaman trailer as well that was released, but I didn't actually see it out anywhere.
Yeah. Although I'm kind of sold on it anyway.
Oh no, definitely.
Like the trailer, like the first trailer I didn't really like, but the second trailer, I think it's the second trailer, where they're like,
when he's like talking about like, I could have peed on it. You know, when he's like looking at the map.
Yeah.
No, that trailer was
that one's really good, and that sold me on it, to be honest.
No, definitely. I mean, Black Manta looks like you know when you've got comic adaptations of the person and you want to try and get as close, but it looks silly. Black Manta looks immense. Like he's like the same, but he just looks good. No, I'm happy with the design they've gone for.
But it's kind of like you can do that with sort of more mystical characters.
Well, definitely.
Like the Aquaman ones. Like I feel like if they did say Aquaman from Injustice, they could get away with that, which they kind of do actually. Like at the end of the trailer, you see him in like the golden, or the orange.
Suit, it kind of looks a bit metally. Like it kind of looks, it has a bit of a metal kind of look to it.
Yeah, I'm sure they've done it well.
No, I mean, I'm really looking forward to it. It comes out next month, along with Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah,
which
to be honest, I'm way more
hyped for that than I am for Aquaman.
I will be seeing that movie a few times.
Oh, definitely. I'll be watching that. Well, I'm probably going to try and watch it when the previews come out. They're doing like 8th and the 9th is when they're doing like early release for it.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're going
to try and get into it.
I'm going to try and get into it, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. If not, midnight release.
Midnight release, yeah.
Although, do you know what though? If you went to midnight release, like I don't know, I don't want to fall asleep in it. I don't want to ruin it for myself.
Maybe feel like the movie would be that good. You wouldn't.
Yeah, that's true.
You've got all these vibrant colours.
And I've just monster. Like I would not be taking any chances. I don't care how awake I feel. I wouldn't be taking any chances. I don't even like coffee, but I'd eat it just to stay awake.
You're more of a tea guy, or?
Oh, I'm way more of a tea guy.
It's weird. I vary from tea or coffee.
Really?
Like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I've had about 5 cups of tea today. But I never do that. It's weird. I got in from work and I was like, you know what I fancy for some reason? Cup of tea.
Why not?
So I had one.
I mean, it's nothing better when you're gaming. You're just kicking back.
Exactly. Playing a bit Spider-Man.
Oh, no, yeah. Oh, speaking of Spider-Man, we have a release date for the second DLC.
Yeah.
It is the 20th of this month. There is 3 suits. There's like another animated suit, which I'm not overly hyped for.
Yeah.
They're doing the OG Iron Spider suit.
Love that. I saw that.
Yeah, and they're also doing a black suit, but Armor Mark 1, which I don't know what's that actually is.
Why can't they just bring out a Venom suit?
They've made 2 black suits now. They've got the Secret Wars one. No, 3 actually.
Yeah, they got Noir, haven't they?
No, 4. Yeah. Wow, I've had this game longer than you.
Yeah, and...
No, yeah, they got the black cat suit that you get from doing all that. They're taking the photos of the different cats in the city. You've got the Noir, you've got the Secret Wars, and now, of course, you've got this one.
Yeah.
But, come on, like, DLC 3, I'm hoping that they will either bring out a Miles Morales suit, because it's coming to Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, so it makes sense.
Or a Venom suit.
Yeah.
I'd also like to see the Sam Raimi suit.
Yes.
Every fan is asking for that
literally every. They would be foolish not to do it.
They would be very foolish.
Because everyone's asking for it.
No, definitely. They did the wrestling suit, which is kind of a little hint and a little nod to it. But I feel like Sam Raimi's suit, if they brought that suit out, everyone would lose their shit.
Yeah, they would.
Sam Raimi
because everyone wants it.
No, definitely. It's quite an iconic kind of suit.
For a lot of the people who would be playing this game at the moment, like that's the suit we grew up with.
Pretty much. No, it is. Yeah. I mean, most people when I'm working, at my job, when I work, people come in and they're like, "Oh, like Sam Raimi's suit would be amazing to see in it," and I'm like, unfortunately, it's not actually in the game, but they might bring it out. But it's not looking promising, unfortunately.
No, they would be foolish not to do it. Though.
Very foolish.
I think they should bring that. I think even if they didn't have it planned.
No,
everyone's asking. So why not? People would pay like a $5 for it. I'd pay a $5 for it.
Happily pay. I mean, I've got the season pass, but I'd happily buy it. I'd happily pay for it. Even, you know,
just swing around just for a little bit, and you could like monologue Tobey Maguire's sort of like opening in Spider-Man 3. I mean, that's what I do anyway when I jump off a building.
Yeah, like, hell yeah.
I just get stared at.
It's like whenever I use a Tom Holland suit, I always quote him. I'm like, "Hey, buddy, I think you lost this."
Yeah, that's actually quite good. I might start using.
No, definitely.
I only use the Scarlet Spider suit because it's my favourite.
Yeah, Ben Reilly's your favourite. Adaptation.
And it's like, but I don't know why. I haven't changed suit.
Yeah,
at all.
No, it is quite.
So I kind of really want to use the other suits, but I'm like, but I like this one so much.
So I was using the Homecoming suit quite a bit.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what, I'll go back to using the original suit. You know, the one that you get when you first.
What, with the white?
Yeah, the white. Yeah, the one that Doc Ock makes for you. Spoilers if you haven't yet played it.
Yeah.
If you haven't yet played it, what are you doing?
Yeah, exactly. Like why?
Go out, even if you're on Xbox, go out and buy a PS4.
That's what I did.
Or borrow, see.
That's literally what I did.
Toby is the legendary console holder. He has every single console. He has Xbox, PS4, and Switch. So he's the legend, you know?
Yeah, the Holy Trinity.
The Holy Trinity. So yeah, if you haven't played it yet, even watch gameplay. I know it's not the same kind of feel to it, but I would recommend even doing both.
Yeah.
It's one of those games that is just so great. Like the graphics, you swing around the city, you feel like you're Spider-Man.
Yeah, you do.
Like with this flipping your webs as well. It's just so cool.
I mean, there was this one time where I jumped off the Empire State.
Oh, okay.
And I got butterflies because I felt like I was falling. I was like kind of scared for a second. I was like, oh wait, no, I'm actually just laying on my bed.
Imagine you could actually play that game. Imagine if that game
like
was
VR.
compatible. Oh, I'd be so good, but I feel like you would.
You could be like held up in like some, because you know like the running ones where they're like sort of like strapped in.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you could be like strapped in everywhere, so you could. Oh mate,
so cool.
No, why have we said this? Because I want that more than anything.
I want that now as well. I mean, I'm not a fan of the VR, but I would go out and I would buy a VR to play the shit out of that. Like, oh my god.
But you'd have to play it in first person, wouldn't you?
No, you would. Mm-hmm. But
and
then again,
that'd be alright.
That'd be pretty cool. I feel like Avengers game apparently is in the works.
Is it?
We had like a teaser, I believe, 2 years ago. I think it was 2017. There was like a bit of a teaser for it. But yeah, there's actually in the works. No official release date, but there is one actually in the works.
How's that going to play?
I have no clue.
That's so strange.
When it first released, people were talking about Skrull. People were saying that the Skrulls were going to be a main kind of boss in it.
Oh right, yeah.
But I don't know whether that's going to change now. I'm not too sure. But yeah.
Bring them some more popularity, I suppose.
No, it definitely would do. I mean, especially with Avengers, Captain Marvel and Avengers 4 was apparently meant to have Skrulls in it.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it will.
I think Captain Marvel isn't it?
Yeah, definitely Captain Marvel. Because people were taking the piss out of the concept. Like, there was so many people who made, like, album arts for the Skrulls because it looked like they were, like, a boy band or something like that. It was pretty funny. But, yeah, Captain Marvel comes out start of next year, I believe. Like,
it's like sort of like, isn't it Black Panther time?
I believe so, around about that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it does a bit better than... Well, Black Panther did great, but hopefully it'll be a bit more interesting than Black Panther. Because Black Panther was alright, it was nice to see, Chadwick Boseman as...
I have to say, I don't know what all the hype was about. Well, I don't know, it was cool and everything.
Yeah, I mean, it was just one of those...
I thought it was really good, but at the same time, it wasn't like on the level of... No, Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I mean, Winter Soldier, mate, one of the best. Still to this day,
what a film!
One of the best Marvel films.
Definitely. But I mean, this weekend I'm doing a bit of a Tobey Maguire marathon in honour of Stan Lee.
Hell yeah, that'd be.
Because all I want to do is just see his cameo. You know the one in Spider-Man 3?
Yeah.
When he looks at Peter and he's like, I guess one person can make a difference.
Mate, that
enough said, and you're just like,
oh,
mate. You are that person that made the difference.
Definitely, that is the one cameo that actually makes sense and reminisces for Stan Lee's life because, it's just crazy how so many people who, haven't met him or don't know who he is but haven't met him in person, not close with him, but they still feel that kind of loss.
Connection.
And connection because he's made a difference, growing up as a kid, reading Spider-Man comics, watching the movies, you could relate to Peter Parker, because,
definitely.
He was this nerdy kid going through school, being bullied, and then gets bitten by a spider.
Exactly.
And then, of course, but that part you can't really, you can't relate to, but, I mean, other than that,
Yeah.
No, it is pretty
I mean, to be honest, I try. Like, there'll be a spider on the wall, and someone will squish it, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, this could have turned me into Spider-Man. Are you crazy? Yeah. Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, I mean, you don't. You're just gonna like catch a bunch of spiders now, just like have them in like a
exactly.
A
this might be the one.
Just come on, like bite me, please.
Yeah. Although on the day of his death, I decided to watch Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
Because I wanted to introduce my girlfriend to Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, one of the best heroes.
Indeed, but the Tobey Maguire ones are a bit. I feel like to introduce someone to Spider-Man, maybe the Andrew Garfield ones are a little bit better.
Well, no, yeah.
I think as a starting Spider-Man. Do you know what I mean? And I forgot completely about Stan Lee's cameo, and then and then it happens when he's fighting the lizard. I was like really in. You know, I'm into the fight. It's pretty good. And they go into the library, and I see him, and I'm just like, why did I do this to myself? I felt the tears coming. I was like, I can't look weak. Can't look weak, but I think I might cry because it was just like to see him. You're like, oh, how are you gone?
It's gonna be heart-wrenching when we watch Avengers 4 and we see Stan Lee's cameo. It's gonna be so heart-wrenching because that could actually be his last cameo. We don't know. You know? But
I think a lot of people might maybe stand and clap.
No,
I feel like I will.
No, I will definitely.
I don't care if I'm the only one.
Exactly, I will happily stand up and clap and
Yeah, although it's what is it? We've got like two before. We'd see him twice before Avengers 4, won't we? In Spider-Verse, and we won't really see him. He'll be animated. Won't
yeah. I mean, it was still still hear his voice and
Yeah, exactly. But no, it'd be worth it.
No, definitely, 100%.
Yeah,
110%.
Is there any more news?
I don't know. There's not really been. I mean, we've had some trailers dropped, but there wasn't really huge.
I mean, we haven't had anything in like a few weeks, have we?
No, but around this time though, last year, we actually had Avengers, Infinity War trailer dropped.
They said that we'd get the Avengers 4 trailer before the end of 2018.
Oh.
So we will see it.
So it could be either end of this month or mid next month.
Yeah, hopefully.
Who knows?
Maybe it'll drop with Spider-Verse.
Maybe, or
possibly.
Oh, actually, I never thought of that. Could drop literally. It could be like a post-credit for. I'll get that.
Yeah, could be a post-credit scene. Could be like a trailer before.
That'd be great.
Could be anything. So yeah, no, that'd be quite cool.
That would be pretty damn dope. Not going to lie.
Yeah.
So we had Witcher. Henry Cavill as the Witcher.
Yeah.
Like
is that fully confirmed?
Fully confirmed, yeah. And there was like a test footage of him literally just standing there for a few seconds, and then literally action, and then he walks out with the costume on, and then it cuts pretty much.
Is it for Netflix?
Yeah, Netflix.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep. And I'm not going to make a fuck up and be like, oh no, it's more than 4 seconds, and then realise it was just repeating itself. It actually is only a few seconds.
Like the Tom Holland thing last time. I thought was.
So, oh wait, no, it's more than 4 seconds. It's 1 minute and 14. It's like, oh wait, no,
it's just repeating.
It's just repeating itself.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, we're gonna talk and set up a Twitter account. Hopefully by the end of this month, we're gonna get one up and running and whatnot. And so we even get that up and running, and Facebook up and running. We have an account already, but it's for the old YouTube account that we had. It was for Min and Howard. So we're going to change it and make it Midgard Comics. So you'll be able to, stay in touch with us. Any content that comes out, we'll literally put it onto YouTube, or put it onto Facebook first.
Yeah.
So then you guys can kind of share it around and hopefully, get your friends on board with it and whatnot. So yeah. Alright then guys, thank you so much for tuning in for this week's episode, and we will catch you in the next one.
Bye.